Hey guys, I'm Rebecca Green, and my job today is to convince you why a woman's "I'll be ready in 5 minutes" is the same as a man's "I'll be home in 5 minutes." Let's face it, we all make promises that we can't keep. We always put expectations out there for people to believe us when in actuality ourselves don't even believe it. Women, they're always like, "Oh, I'll be ready in 5 minutes," when they tell their spouse or when they call a friend, "Hey, I'm on my way, I'll be there in 5 minutes, let me get ready." Usually it's another 20, 30 minutes. Sometimes, if you're a little extra, it's about an hour. We're all victims of it. Men, all the time, they will call you and be like, "Oh, hey, just want to let you know I'm on my way home from work. Do you need me to stop and get you anything or anything on my way home?" And if you're used to it, you usually say no, we're okay. But some women are like, "Oh yeah, stop and get tortillas, please." And she's waiting an hour and the husband's still not home. An hour and a half later, he comes home and she's like, "Where have you been?" He's like, "Oh, well, I was at the store and then I seen this really nice shiny car, so I stopped to talk to the owner about it." My husband likes to call it shiny car syndrome. I like to call it squirrel brain, but it's all the same thing, right? And it's funny because like women, they could be sitting there getting ready, and in their mind they have all good intentions to be ready in 5 minutes, but then they start thinking about life or what they're gonna wear or weighing out all the options or outcomes that could happen from that day. That just puts them really behind. Men, on the other hand, they have all the good intentions in the world, but they see somebody as they're driving by, see a nice car that they like, anything really, can stop a man from being home. I know my husband is the worst of it. He'll call me, "Oh yeah, I'm locking up the shop right now on my way home." I could usually expect him about 30 minutes to an hour and a half, give or take a few. And before I used to get mad about it, but now I just think it's hilarious. Sometimes I'll call him and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, oh, I'm on my way right now." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, good job." So I think what we all need to move on forward and do, men and women, because it's literally the exact same thing, is to not make promises, but maybe just say, "I'll be home soon," or "I'll be ready soon." Don't give timelines, because that's when we all fail. So hopefully I convinced you that a woman's "I'll be ready in 5 minutes" is the exact same thing as a men's "I'll be home in 5 minutes."